The Australian sailing team was in Buenos Aires, Argentina last week, and here is what happened.
So we went into the day on 14th and we finished on 14. So we would have liked to get into the top 10 for the medal race. But there was one race that we were doing really well and we had some equipment failure. And then another race we just missed one of the shifts. But overall, I think today we actually sailed quite well, especially with our upwinds playing the right-hand side of the course. But yeah, once again, it's really highlighted some areas for us to go home and work on for our summer in Australia, and we'll be ready for the next Worlds. So the regatta was actually quite a lot lighter than what we expected. The whole year we've been putting on a lot of weight. But then we actually got quite sick at the start of the regatta. We swallowed some of the water, which was a little bit disappointing because Caitlin got a little bit sick and so did I, and Caitlin lost about 5 kilos and I lost 2. But in the end it was okay because we actually had a light regatta. But if it got any windier, I think we would have been in a little bit of trouble.
We came into today in 7th, and to come away with a silver medal is, it's just more than we expected from the start of the final series for sure. And yeah, we're stoked. We had a great final series. We had a bad qualifying, but a great final series. I think we might have won on points in the finals, and we'll take that as a real positive. There's been a stomach bug going around, and it's been a bit unfortunate. At the time that I got it was the day after the first day's racing. So I had a few days where I was a bit crook and a bit feverish, and Nate did a great job. Got the boat ready and got it on the water each day and let me rest for as much as I could, so as I wasn't too exhausted by the end of the day.
Going into the medal race this afternoon, we were 3 points off second, sitting in third ourselves with a couple of boats really tight behind on points. And breeze was still quite nice, but it was a bit patchy and shifty, and we sailed a calculated race to ensure that we got ahead of both the Germans and the Spanish, and that enabled us to move up into second overall. So after a very difficult, disappointing start to the week, we've somehow clawed it all back and got a silver medal. So, Goobs and I couldn't be happier. It was obviously a bit disappointing to not win, but considering where we were 2 days ago, it's been a great effort. We want to beat Pete and Blair without a doubt, and we want to start winning events. And but to do that, you've got to consistently be on the podium, and you've got to sail well all week long. And unfortunately, we haven't sailed well all week. We've only sailed well really in the finals. But having said that, it was nice to be able to, under some pressure, be able to sail well at the end of an event and move up the fleet.
On atteint des vitesses de 40 nœuds avec un bateau qui est sain, qui ne plane pas du tout. On a une option de bateau très léger, qui est très réactif.
Je n'ai pas réfléchi une seconde et bien sûr, c'est un rêve d'être avec Francis.
Ça va être mon premier tour du monde. Ça fait quelques années que je suis sur ces gros multicoques, qui restent quand même des bateaux exceptionnels.
L'aventure, elle est là, hein. De faire des tours du monde à 20 nœuds de moyenne, c'est quand même incroyable, c'est énorme.
Des grands runs à fond dans les mers du Sud, dans la longue houle, ça va être quelque chose aussi.
Comme les bateaux vont très vite, il y a quasi un sentiment de trop peu, quoi.
Ils vont à la conquête des mers. Ils écrivent à leur façon une page de l'histoire maritime.
Déjà, c'est le tour du monde. Quel que soit le bateau sur lequel on est, de faire un tour du monde, de partir d'un endroit et de revenir au même endroit sans s'arrêter. Il y a une symbolique qui est magnifique. C'est une histoire d'homme avant tout.
Quand on part, il faut être quand même relativement sûr de son coup.
C'est là où Francis fait le pari qui est assez osé, réponse dans quelques semaines, mais qui est sur le papier, qui est jouable, quoi.
L'aventure, elle est au cœur de ce que Jules Verne a voulu écrire.
C'est ce qu'il y a de plus beau. Elle est porteur de rêve pour celui qui exerce l'aventure, elle est porteur de rêve pour celui qui l'observe.
Les vrais aventuriers, comme Francis Joyon, les vrais navigateurs, sont à la recherche de quelque chose qui les dépasse.
Ce sont des héros pour un temps qui manque de héros.
Seul votre cœur, votre force et votre abnégation vous permet d'en sortir.
On est plus dans l'exploit humain, dans le dépassement de soi, presque dans un oubli de soi aussi.
C'est pas possible de faire ce qu'ils font, et finalement ils le réalisent.
Newsflash, November 21. Francis Joyon and his crew of 5 set off at 20:30 UTC from the Chateau Marina in Brest for their race around the world non-stop for the Jules Verne Trophy. But they are not alone.
Hi. Well, it's taken just 9 weeks to sign up 24 men and 1 woman from 15 countries to be part of history. We're going to recreate the original Sunday Times Golden Globe race. I'm Don McIntire and I'm in the Golden Globe. In 2018, I set out from Falmouth on the grandest of all adventures in a real solo race in a little boat with basic gear, just the sailor and the sea. At the moment, I'm on the beautiful island of Tau in Tonga. I've just finished whale swimming, and it was here in 2010 that I last used a sextant at the start of my bounty boat expedition. I was following in the footsteps of William Bligh after the mutiny on the Bounty, which happened just out there. Now I'm so looking forward to following in the footsteps of my boyhood heroes, Sir Robert Knox-Johnson and Sue Haley. One thing's for sure, as competitors reliving history, we're going to have a truckload of fun. And I really hope you join us. It starts now, as just getting to the start can be the biggest adventure of them all. Bring it on. I've got some friends here who want to say g'day. Woohoo!
Hello, I'm in the Golden Globe. My name's Tim Newson and I'm from the UK. I'm going to be sailing my boat, a Baba 35. It's called Black Sheep, non-stop around the world. And it's going to take about 9 months. Work on the boat has already started. I teach traditional sailing, and this is going to be a true test of seamanship. But there's no GPS and no electronics, so I see it as also a celebration of craftsmanship, and I can't wait.
I'm in the Golden Globe. Hi, my name's Shane Freeman. I'm an Australian, and I've never done anything this challenging before. I'm supported by family and friends, some of whom think I'm a little bit nuts. It's the planning and preparation over the next 2 years that is going to determine my success or otherwise. I'm going to use my participation in this event to bring focus to a cause. Watch for more of this in 2016. Thanks.
Hello, I'm in the Golden Globe. My name is Nere Cornu and I'm half Swiss and half Italian. When told about the chance to take part in this race, I jumped at the opportunity, and what comes next are many sea miles and restless days and nights. But ultimately, I will be on the starting line, ready for the experience of a lifetime. So see you in Falmouth, 14th of June 2018. Fair winds to you all.
Hello, I'm in the 2018 Golden Globe race. My name is Nabil Amra and I'm from Palestine. For the last 5 years, I've been a pond sailor here in Minnesota, and affectionately known as the land of 10,000 lakes. I'm sure the other contestants will have a lot more experience than me, but there's a lot of time between now and then, and I wouldn't underestimate me. For the last 70 years, Palestinian people have not had much to cheer for, and I hope to change that. I'll sail for the most courageous people I know, Shab al-Jabarin. I sail for Palestine.
Hi, I'm in the Golden Globe. My name is Fabrizio, and I'm Italian. It's going to be a race full of unexpected, full of challenges, full of great moments, a place where to make great friendships that will last for a lifetime. We need to dream to feel alive, and if we dream hard enough, then dreams come true.
After 50 plus races during the 3 days of the HARKEN International Match Racing Championship, the Royal Prince Alfred Yacht Club's Will Dargaville was the winner in the round robin series. As the weather was much cooler than the fan-forced 39 degrees on day 2, race management took full advantage of the 15 to 20 knot southerlies to squeeze in as many flights as possible. With changes to the race schedule due to the number of teams and time problems, race management decided not to race the quarterfinals and head straight into the semi-finals between the top 4. For Will, there was no time for birdwatching as he and his crew of Harry Hall, Sarah Parker, James Farquharson and Rachel Bauer were switched on to achieve 13 wins and 2 losses with a close win to last year's runner-up Harry Price in the final of the afternoon's races to seal their overall first place. Last year's winner Millie Bennett and her Max team weren't strong enough to progress to the top 4 teams in the finals and finished 9th. It's not since 2005 that a team from the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia have won the HARKEN International. They got close last year when Harry being narrowly beaten by the Royal Prince Alfred Yacht Club's Millie Bennett in the final race.
won Worlds, Dekapuna 2015.
Yeah, we're in Takapuna all the way down in New Zealand for a change. First out of the Finn Gold Cup, and we had 2 races today in moderate conditions. Probably moderate light, 10 knots or so. And yeah, had a pretty solid day, and it's pretty nice to be sailing on home waters. We had a few of the downwind legs which were free pumping where the breeze sort of dropped out a little bit, and that was hard work, so I'll sleep well tonight.
Well, you know, it's been giving us a little bit of everything. We came down, everybody's shorts and tank tops with t-shirts. We thought, oh, this is great, this is just like Australia. Then it came in 1 week with hailing rain and like really gnarly weather, and now we're back on just glamorous sailing weather. It's giving everything. Oh, I'm focusing on beating as many as I possibly can this week. And hopefully it's gonna be a whole bunch of people I'm gonna beat.
I'm probably motivated to come here and to try and defend my my title, and that's kind of what I'm focusing on. I think at the moment the forecast looks reasonably light, but I know that a lot of the models aren't really agreeing with one another, so I don't actually even know what tomorrow will bring. Some are saying light, some are saying windy, so I think we'll just have to wait and see.
Seven MC-38s saw southerlies gusting up to 25 knots and downward rides of 24 knots of boat speed where the crews were hanging on and the boats were right on the edge in the last of the races of 2015. Howard Spencer's Menace, sailing for the Royal Akurana Yacht Club, scored game, set and match when the crew was awarded the North Sails Boat of the Day flag, the MC-38 Open Regatta Trophy, and with that victory, the perpetual MC-38 Australian Season Championships and a half-model trophy. Second in the Open went to Leslie Greer's Ginger of the Cruising Yacht Club of Australia, and third to Class President John Bacon and Dark Star from the Royal Prince Alfred Yacht Club. Franck Cammas, one of the most successful French sailors in the world, has done what no one has ever done before. He's rounded Cape Horn in a foiling catamaran, a world first. As part of the dual bow sail session, Franck Cammas rounded Cape Horn in an Accra F20 Carbon FCS, accompanied by novice sailor Johannes Wiebel of Germany, and the weather conditions were good with 15 knots of wind.
Well, a mythic place, and it's definitely special to round it, and especially on a boat like this. Big thing. I think it was once in a lifetime thing to do this.
Newsflash, November 21. The Spindrift 2 sailing team confirmed that they will leave within the next 24 hours to start their attempt on the Jules Verne Trophy round the world record. They are racing Francis Joyon. The wind is currently blowing at over 120 kilometres per hour at Point Breton with 5-metre waves. The skipper and the routing experts are now refining when the team will cast off from Brest. Fair winds, Spindrift 2. So there you have it. Two huge French trimarans are racing each other and the Jules Verne record of around 45 days of sailing non-stop around the world with a crewed boat. We wish them luck. Keep watching The World on Water for further reports.